Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this Monday morning with Business Coach Malloy, and hope you having had a great Ganesh Chaturthi. And going forward, we have Navratri coming up. But like it or not, this is the last month of H1. So you will have to now think this deep. How was your H1 and how did your H2 look like? And everything comes down to two things, ladies and gentlemen. And you are aware, I am aware, every entrepreneur is aware on this planet. There are only two things: am I generating sales? Am I generating revenue? Sales has to be the buzzword for everything that we do. Yes, delivery is extremely critical. Without delivery, you don't retain clients. But sales is something that we need to look at. And continuing with our series on sales, let's look at a topic today which I'm sure a lot of us will enjoy because we hate selling. So how to pitch your product without sounding salesy? So good morning for people who don't know me. My name is Malloy Chakravarti. I'm a business coach. We are a partner of Action Coach USA, the world's largest business coaching organization. I'm the founder of Beyond Red Ocean Consulting. And over the many years, we have worked with a lot of family-owned businesses, helping them scale up their businesses, scale up their sales, build systems, and in a lot of cases looked at their succession planning as well. So we are on week 4 of the 20-week deep dive into the sales process, and each week will unpeel the onion. Each week will unpeel one layer of what it takes to build a rock-solid sales engine for the business. Because sales is no luck, it's no magic, it's not even personality, it's a process. And when you follow the process, the results become predictable. Now let me ask you something. How many of you, when you hear the word sales pitch, immediately imagine some pushy salesman rattling off features, trying to talk to you into something you don't even want? And be honest, raise your hand, type yes in the chat box if the image popped into your mind. Interesting. Exactly, that's the problem. Most entrepreneurs are unknowingly pitching the same way and they don't even realize it. And the result? Customers resist. They stop taking calls. They say, I'll think about it, which in sales is usually a polite no. So why do most sales pitches fail? And let me tell you a story. A few years ago, I was coaching an entrepreneur in the IT services space. His team sales numbers were flat. When I sat on one of the sales meeting, I noticed something. The salesperson walked in, opened his laptop, and within 3 minutes, he was running through slides. We have 20 years of experience. We have 50 clients. We have trained software. We offer software in 10 categories. Our servers are hosted on Amazon. Our team is highly trained. Sound familiar? We've all gone through this. And by the time the 5th slide comes, the client has mentally checked out. And afterward, I asked the salesperson, why did you start with all this? He says, well, I thought I should establish credibility. And here's the truth. Customers don't care about your history unless they care about your relevance. You may have 100 years of experience, but you haven't shown that you understand the problem. They don't care. Building credibility comes at a much later stage. And that is where pitches go wrong. We focus on ourselves, we list features, we push too hard, and the customers feels like we are trying to sell them something instead of helping them. And that's what makes you sound salesy. So here's the golden rule. Stop selling and start solving. Think about the doctor. Does the doctor pitch you medicines? No, he asks you solution. He diagnoses, he explains your problem, and then he prescribes a solution, and that's why you trust him. Your pitch should be like that, not a speech, not a monologue, a diagnosis and a prescription. And that's what makes you sound professional and not pushy. Today, I'm going to give you a 5-step pitch framework. And let me give you the framework you can use immediately. 5 steps. If you follow this, your pitch will never sound salesy again. Step number 1, start with their pain. Don't start with the company, start with the challenge. For examples, from what you have shared, your biggest frustration is late deliveries that are upsetting your customers. And I say this when I talk about my network in action. I say, the pain point that I see in you is that you have been in participating and being member of multiple networking forums, but you still haven't been able to build strong, powerful relationships which will translate into business at a later date. Am I hearing this right? The moment you say this, the customer leans in because now you have shown you are listening. And remember, when people feel understood, they open the door for solutions. Number two, paint the possibility. Now help them imagine a better reality. For example, imagine if every delivery appeared on time. Your clients started praising you, and instead of complaining, your repeat orders doubled. This is powerful because customers just don't buy products, they buy transformations, they buy better futures. Think about it this way when I talk about my network in action. Think about a situation where you're able to network with people around the country. You are getting trained in business processes. You are getting coached by a business coach, and you are building powerful relationships with powerful business owners around the city. And you're meeting them twice a month. You're showing them a reality. Third, present the solution. This is where you show your product or service as a bridge between pain to possibility. That's where our logistics platform comes in. If you give it a real-time tracking, predictive alerts, and 24/7 support, you can deliver on time every time. Notice you're not listing features, you're connecting features to outcomes. Step 4, share proof. The customer is thinking, this sounds too good. Is it too good to be true? This is where you start sharing stories and results. We worked with a distributor in Kolkata who had the same issue. Within 3 months of using our system, their on-time delivery went up from 60% to 95%. Proof is what makes it credible. Remember, facts tell, stories sell. And number 5, call to action. Finally, make it easy for them to take the next step without pressure. Why don't you start with a pilot in one branch? The way you can experience the benefits before rolling it out to a countrywide. I use this constantly. My sales team uses this constantly. Why don't you attend one of the meetings as a visitor and see what you get? And if that interests you, you can then think about becoming a member with Network in Action. See the difference? You're not pushing, you're inviting. The mistakes that make you sound salesy: talking too much. If you're speaking more than 70% of your time, you're not teaching, you're preaching. Dumping features. Customers don't want to hear about your German hinges or high density foam. They want comfort, style, and pride. Making about him. We have 50 staff, we had won 10 awards. The customer is silently asking, so what? You have to make it about him and not make it about you. And high pressure closing. Sign today or you lose the offer. That's the fastest way to lose trust. Stop doing these 4 things today. Stop talking too much. Stop dumping features. Stop making about you. And stop doing high pressure closing. Handle objections gracefully. Even with the best pitches, objections will come. That's natural. When someone says it's too expensive, don't argue. Say, I hear you. Can I ask, what are you comparing it to? Stop. Pause. Let the customer think, what is he comparing it to? And in many cases, the customer himself will decide that the comparison was not worth it. When someone says, I need time, don't push. Say, of course, what information would help you feel more confident in your decision? Again, stop. Because sometimes when the customer says, I need time, it is just because to push you away. He has not decided what time frame. Notice again, you're not pushing, you're partnering. And that's the essence of sounding not salesy. So what's the action you're going to take this week? Here's the challenge for this week. Write down the current sales pitch, reframe it using the 5 steps: pain, possibility, solution, proof, and call to action. Practice it with a family member or a colleague and ask them, did that feel like a pitch or a solution? Keep refining until it feels natural. So let's wrap this up. Remember, a great pitch doesn't sound like selling, it sounds like helping. If you shift from pushing features to solving problems, from talking about yourself to talking about them, you will never sound salesy. If you found value today, type in the word value in the comment section. If you want to reach out to me, write I in the comment section, and somebody from my team will reach out to you. And next week, week 5, we are going to cover a topic every entrepreneur struggles with, that is handling objections without losing a sales. And this will be, I assure you, ladies and gentlemen, a game changer. If you want to reach out to me, my name is Malay Chakravarti. I am a business coach. We are a partner of Action Coach USA. And we are India's premier business coaching company for the small and medium businesses. Thank you for joining me today. And I shall see you same place, same time next week with how to handle objections without closing a sales. Till then, have a fantastic week. God bless.